Doamnelor și domnilor, bine ne-am regăsit la Vocea Basarabiei, vocea care ne unește. Suntem în ajunul summitului Comunității Politice Europene și vom vorbi despre integrarea europeană a Republicii Moldova, dar și despre cooperarea bilaterală dintre Chișinău și Bratislava, cu excelența sa, ambasadorul extraordinar și plenipotențiar al Slovaciei în Republica Moldova, Pavol Ivan. Domnule ambasador, bine ați ajuns la Vocea Basarabiei.
Bună ziua, good afternoon.
Slovacia este un stat membru al Uniunii Europene de la 1 mai 2004. S-au împlinit 19 ani de când țara dumneavoastră a aderat la Uniunea Europeană. Este stat membru al zonei euro din 2009, este stat membru al spațiului Schengen din 2007. Parlamentul European are 14 membri din Slovacia. Dar până ca țara dumneavoastră să ajungă în Uniunea Europeană, a trecut printr-o tranziție politică, economică, a urmat procesul de integrare și a reușit să se despartă de trecutul asemănător cu cel pe care îl are Republica Moldova. Vă rugăm foarte mult să explicați cetățenilor ce beneficii, ce avantaje a adus această aderare a Slovaciei la Uniunea Europeană și ce beneficii și ce avantaje poate aduce integrarea europeană pentru Republica Moldova.
Thank you very much for your question, Mrs. Valentina. I am very pleased to be invited to your program and especially which is devoted to the issues and topics which are very important for your country, for your nation. It means today we will focus on the topics and issues related with European Union integration, and with experience of my country, Slovakia, within the European Union. You are fully right that Slovakia became full member of the European Union 1st of May 2004. It means 19 years. Next year it will be 2 decades, 20 years of our experience within the European Union, which are mostly positive one. And as you mentioned, Slovakia is deeply integrated within the European Union because it's not only part of the common European economic single market, but also since 2008 and 2009 we are part of Schengen area, and also we are part of Euro area. It means that national currency of Slovakia is now euro. As you noted and pointed out, before becoming a member of the European Union, Slovakia, as the other countries of the Central and Eastern European region, went through a comprehensive transformation of the society. We went through a difficult transition from the past, from the previous one-party political system with a planned centralized economy. We did fulfill many reforms and changes, and we built a new political system based on multi-party system with market economy, market-oriented economy, and pluralistic political society. So in this area, I would like to say that Slovakia, as a part of former Czechoslovak Federation, actually we became as associated member of the European Union after the Velvet Revolution, after our political social changes at the beginning of 90s. Then, after the split of former Czechoslovakia, Slovak Republic is one of the two successor states of former Czechoslovakia. So instead of Czechoslovakia, we have Slovak Republic and Czech Republic. Slovakia, my country, became an associated member of the EU in 1995. And it took 9, almost 10 years for Slovakia to become a full member of the European Union. And we managed to do so because Slovak nation and Slovakia united over this idea, and we worked on concrete measures. We fulfilled several economic, social reforms, financial reforms. It means all economic and social areas of the society should went through necessary adjustment Then, of course, in area of legislation, Slovak national legislation had to be harmonized with European Union legislation. And especially between 1998 and 2004, 6 years were the most important for this transformation and for approachment and for membership of the Slovak society within the European Union. You asked me about the benefits.
Da, până o să ne spuneți
Yes.
despre beneficii, vreau să ne lămuriți cât de important este un consens politic larg în societate ca forțele politice să poată să le explice cetățenilor că, iată, calea corectă pe care și-a ales-o țara este integrarea europeană. Cât de mult a contat să existe acest consens larg politic în țara dumneavoastră?
Social and political consensus within society is extremely important. And Slovakian experience, I can tell you, it was important that different political forces, civil society, academic sector, business community, chamber of commerce, employers, employees, young people, old people, they join behind this idea to be integrated within the European Union and to support this idea because before joining European Union in 2004 in Slovakia we organized a successful referendum and majority of society attended this referendum and supported Slovakia membership within the European Union. Of course, before several years in our society we organized discussions, talk between government, between political forces and civil society, academic sector, and we were asking why we are going to join EU, why we have to join European Union, and this open discussion and comprehensive discussion help people to understand that as a new country we want to join European Union because we want to be integral part of common economic community and single market of the European Union. We wanted to be part of peace, stability and security. So exactly as now our aspirations and ambitions of Republic of Moldova as a candidate country. So that national platform during that period when you are a candidate country and you are fulfilling several recommendations, measures, and reforms, this discussion and united support of the society is very important because not particular political party or not just a government is going to join European Union, but whole society, whole country and population and nation is going to be part and member of the European Union. And the country and people should know benefits and all aspects of this process, which is extremely important.
Da, astăzi am putea să ne imaginăm cum ar fi arătat Slovacia dacă acum aproape 20 de ani nu ar fi aderat la Uniunea Europeană?
It's a difficult question, interesting question. You know, to be located in Central Europe, all our neighbors have been that time only Austria was member of the European Union, but all other members like Czech Republic, Poland, Hungary became as a candidates and wanted to join European Union. So for us it was the best solution. There was no other alternative in economic cooperation, just to be part of the largest economic bloc in the world and to be integrated because it brings many benefits, you know. So it was a right strategic decision for Slovakia, for Slovak nation, and small economy and small countries better when it's integrated within the biggest, larger market. or bloc, which is working and bringing benefits to smaller countries.
Iată, tocmai aici am vrut să ajungem și să mai insist cu întrebarea ce a avut de câștigat Republica Slovacia devenind membră a Uniunii Europene. Ați spus că piața de desfacere este foarte importantă și Republica Moldova este o țară mică și cei care produc mărfuri se tem că va fi o concurență foarte mare și ei nu vor reuși să penetreze această piață comunitară. Ce aveți a ne spune din experiența țării dumneavoastră? Cât de ușor le-a fost producătorilor să-și vândă marfa pe piața UE, acolo unde sunt cerințe mari?
First of all, the preparation process before joining EU is extremely important for any country, especially for small countries and small economies. It's necessary that the small country or small economy or the country which has no strong economy to be ready for such integration, not to be then surprised, because there are many benefits. At the same time, when you are going, as Slovakia became integral part of the single economic market, it means that the market is open. There is no competition. So we had many benefits. It helped Slovak producers to produce for all European market, which is almost 500 million people. 27 member states. Slovakia is one of 27 member states. It means that single economic market is open and providing you the same as for the other countries. On the other hand, there is a more competition. It means that only professional, strong producers or more competitive producers can survive, can be successful. That's why this preparatory and preparation process is extremely important for countries, for candidate countries, for such countries like Moldova. So in this respect, integration of Slovakia within the European Union, within the single economic market, help us in a context of competition. It helps us to bring new investments, direct foreign investments. At the same time, I want to underline that the European Union means not only as a peaceful project of peaceful, mutually beneficial cooperation. It's not only about criteria, rules, and values. Basic values is a basic elements of the framework of the EU. It means rule of law, democracy, human rights, and all related principles in this respect. But sometimes we forget that the European Union, there are three basic economic freedoms. Freedom of goods, commodities, freedom of finances and banking services, and freedom of movement of people. And these three freedoms are maybe the most important because people and companies can see concrete and basic results. By the way, Moldova as a candidate country can benefit from some of these three freedoms even now. So, and when you will become as a member, so then you will be fully benefiting from development and activities of the single European market.
Deci, la capitolul beneficii ați trecut circulația mărfurilor, circulația serviciilor, circulația cetățenilor, sunt lucruri foarte importante. Haideți să vorbim și despre ceea ce se critică că ar veni din partea Uniunii Europene, pentru că acolo unde este lumină există și umbră, și despre apartenența la Uniunea Europeană se spune că aduce nu numai avantaje, de exemplu, valorile europene versus valorile tradiționale, și asta face ca uneori să crească numărul celor care nu neapărat îmbrățișează această opțiune de eurointegrare și ei spun că mai degrabă sunt eurosceptici. Ce le spuneți acestor persoane?
Euroscepticism, there was Euroscepticism. We had Eurosceptics in the past, they are Eurosceptics at the present time, we will have Eurosceptics in every country in the future. as well. You mentioned traditional values within the European Union. I think this is not a problem, or there is no contradiction or no conflict. Sometimes it's exaggerated or artificially presented, maybe by some political forces or by some politicians. What I want to say, to explain generally, in Europe, we have a slogan or principle: unity in diversity. You know, so we are united on basic lines, on basic values, on freedom, respect to the human rights or individual person, etc. So, European Union, it doesn't mean that everything is unified. European Union, we had several basic common policies. We have common policy, trade policy, home and justice. We have common policies in area, building common policy in area of security, defense, transport, and some other important areas. But at the same time, it's important to know and to remember that there is no common EU policy in such areas like culture, ethical issues, or even education, social protection, or tax policy, taxes. This is a competence, power of individual member states, you know. So in this context, I would like to tell you and to assure you that I don't see problems with preserving of traditional values, because this depends on the government, national governments, national parliaments, and people, population of particular country, how they want to keep that or develop that or to protect that issues.
Mulțumim pentru aceste explicații. Excelență, Moldova este în fiebra pregătirilor pentru summitul din 1 iunie, atunci când aici sunt așteptați aproape 50 de șefi de stat și de guverne. Apropo, Slovacia, de cine va fi reprezentată la această reuniune? Cine vine de la Bratislava?
Yes, that's true. On the 1st of June, actually this coming Thursday, Moldova, Castel Mimi, Bolboca, it's already published in media, will host largest, the most important international event in the history of Republic of Moldova. So Slovakia and my Prime Minister, just 2 weeks ago, recently appointed, Mr. Ludovít Odor, will lead Slovak official delegation at this summit, second summit of the European political community. I think it's going to be extremely important event for Europe, for European cooperation, for European security, peace, energy security, and for connectivity. Actually, 3 extremely important topics, areas which will be maybe at the core agenda of discussions of the leaders, almost 50 leaders from Europe who will attend this coming summit. I'm sure that this summit will be positive promotion for your country and will help your country in the context of tourism, promotion of your country abroad, and I'm sure also will help your country to attract more attention and to bring more foreign investments to your country in the future. And I'm sure that foreign delegation will see beauties and interesting places either in Chisinau, in your capital, or traveling to Bolboca, to Castel Mimi, which is one of the most beautiful places, wineries in your beautiful country.
Cu aproximativ un an în urmă, Republica Moldova a obținut acest statut de țară candidată pentru aderare la Uniunea Europeană. Dumneavoastră ați spus că Slovaciei a trebuit 6 ani ca să armonizeze legislația națională pentru ca să devină stat eligibil pentru aderare la Uniunea Europeană. Autoritățile Republicii Moldova spun că le-ar trebui 7 ani și că în 2030 Republica Moldova ar putea să ajungă țară membră a Uniunii Europene. Credeți că e posibil în 7 ani Republica Moldova Moldova să se descurce bine cu tema de acasă și să ajungă stat membru UE?
Yes, I know that your leadership set up this deadline or date 2030 when Republic of Moldova can be ready to become as a full member of the European Union. Now Moldova from last year has having candidate status, and I know that your country, your government, your parliament, your leadership is making their best to fulfill all criteria, to fulfill necessary recommendations and homework in this area. I'm sure that assessment of Republic of Moldova in this coming autumn will be positive one, and I believe that Republic of Moldova will get and will be invited to start pre-accession negotiations. This invitation will come by the end of this year. Of course, how long this process, negotiation process, pre-accession talks will last, I cannot say. Maybe 5-7 years it will be enough, but you know there are countries in Western Balkans who are, I think, going through this negotiation process now, maybe more than 5 years or almost 10 years, but nothing is impossible. The most important thing is that the Republic of Moldova should meet necessary criteria, political, economic, legislative, and other criteria and conditions. And when your country will be ready, I am sure not only Slovakia but all EU member states will support Republic of Moldova to join the European Union and to become a full member of the European Union. Republic of Moldova, your country, your people, you are part of Europe. You deserve to be a member of the European Union. You decided for this strategic choice, and I'm sure that when you will be continuing working on this objective day by day, very actively and in a responsible manner, that you will become member of the European Union maybe by 2030 even. I wish Moldova this to happen.
Da, să vă întreb, cetățenii din Slovacia au zis că au făcut un sacrificiu atunci când s-a cerut să se implementeze mai multe reforme și ca să se livreze anumite rezultate pe anumite domenii, pentru că în Republica Moldova și aici tranziția e una interminabilă și cetățeanul acum reacționează nu totdeauna tocmai benefic atunci când aude de noțiunea de reformă. Iar reformă se încearcă a face în justiție, trebuie făcută și în domeniul administrației publice și în alte sectoare, sănătate, protecție socială, toate au nevoie de reformare. Cum au reacționat cetățenii din țara dumneavoastră, ca să ne dăm seama cum ar putea să reacționeze și cetățenii Republicii Moldova atunci când aceste reforme, la modul cel mai serios, trebuie să fie unele adevărate?
First of all, I want to say that really all the changes, transformation and economic, social and other reforms which were done and fulfilled in Slovakia and other Central Eastern European countries were necessary, not because somebody wanted us or some officials wanted us to do so, but it was necessary to be ready for EU membership, to be ready for active competition within single economic market, and it was necessary to improve conditions for social economic development, because only healthy development of economy, then realistic and good social system, then you need necessary conditions for attracting investments. It means order of public finances, political stability, and independent judiciary, fighting corruption. We went through all that reforms, which now Moldova, Republic of Moldova and Moldovan people are going through. So it's really hard work. It's not easy period for your population. Our population, our people, our families went through this period. It is necessary to be responsible. It's necessary to work on daily basis, weekly basis, and of course, good positive results. Sometimes you can see in 1 year, sometimes in 4 or 5 years, because results of some social economic reforms can be visible really in 3-5 years period. So in this context, patient, discipline, and responsible work of all together is necessary.
Să vorbim și despre cooperarea bilaterală dintre Chișinău și Bratislava. Slovacia este țara care oferă asistență financiară Republicii Moldova, implementează mai multe proiecte aici, iarăși domeniile sunt mai multe, de la apeducte până la împădurire, educație și dezvoltarea infrastructurii. Să ne povestiți dumneavoastră, iată, cum ați defini această cooperare bilaterală între cele două state?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this question. Actually, this year, in February, we celebrated 30 years of diplomatic relations between Republica Moldova and Slovak Republic. Actually, 30 years ago, Republica of Moldova was among first countries which officially recognized independence of the Slovak Republic after the split of former Czechoslovak Federation. So our presidents had a video call, an online meeting on that occasion on the 15th of February. Earlier this year, our foreign ministers exchanged by the messages of congratulations. We have excellent political relations, a very good bilateral cooperation, regular political dialogue, and we want to expand and continue this dialogue. Slovakia fully support Moldova European path, Moldova European road, and your aspiration to become European Union member, and we help you, and we share our experience and expertise from EU integration. In bilateral agenda, Republic of Moldova is one of 3 Slovak program priority countries in the area of bilateral official development assistance. So 10 years ago, by the way, we established embassy in Chișinău, and during this last 10 years or over 10 years, we invested, we fulfilled more than 100 projects of development assistance here in Moldova in different areas. We helped in infrastructure, to develop infrastructure in your cities and villages in north of the country, south of the country. We helped your schools, cultural sports centers to repair or to buy some equipment, and we continue to help your country through this development project. For last year, almost 10 million euro it costed this project, and for the future we continue to help your country in that area. And of course, Slovakia helps Moldova also in area of education. We provide governmental scholarships and also scholarships on behalf of Slovak Ministry of Education. And many of your students study in Slovakia at Slovak universities, technical universities, medicine, and some other subject. So I am very happy that between our two countries, more and more people, young people, students, and businessmen traveling and visiting each other, and we expand business trade cooperation between our two countries. By the way, last year, 2022, trade exchanges, trade turnover between Moldova and Slovakia achieved almost 100 million euro. A little bit Slovakian export is more than Moldova export, but we are happy to export Slovakian industrial products, gas meters, electrometers, and we are happy to import textile products or good wine from Moldova for Slovakian consumers.
Și pe final, ce mesaj aveți pentru cetățenii Republicii Moldova acum când se zice că această țară s-ar afla la intersecția tuturor deciziilor importante?
Yeah, I think we as ambassadors of the European Union member countries here, we made our message already on the occasion of the Days of Europe. On the 9th of May, we celebrated Europe's Day, which officially European countries, we celebrate this holiday. We celebrate this festival from 1985. And I made my video message through our EU delegation, but I would like to assure Moldovan people that we are behind you and we support your sovereignty, territorial integrity and your freedom. And at the same time, I would like to encourage you to continue your European road, European aspiration on daily basis, on weekly basis, and to unite with all social political forces in Europe who are for Europe and for European integration of Republic of Moldova, and to work on and to support your government, to support your parliament, and to discuss on this issue and to be honest because it's you want to be part of the European Union, which will bring benefits and better life, better life, more prosperity, security and stability for your country, for your future, and especially for your young generation. But I think this idea should be supported not only by the young generation, but all generation as well. Mulțumesc!
Vă mulțumesc foarte mult, Excelență. Amintim celor care au urmărit această ediție a Punctelor de Reflecție că astăzi l-am avut invitat pe Excelența sa, ambasadorul extraordinar și plenipotențiar al Slovaciei în Republica Moldova, Pavol Ivan. Vă mai așteptăm și cu alte ocazii, tot aici la Vocea Basarabiei, vocea care ne unește.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Sorry I didn't speak in Romania. I don't know your language, but I can say mulțumesc cu plăcere as well.
Mulțumim și dumneavoastră pentru că ați urmărit această ediție. Toate bune, pe curând!